Hi guys, hey fam, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Soti baby, Soti mama, Soti barrister, the legal advisor, the legal juggernaut, coming to you with another video. You guys, I'm sure you've noticed that, you said there haven't been any vlogs on this channel, and I'm going to explain why in another video. But yeah, let's just get on with this video first. Maybe another video coming soon, I'll explain why. So we are here with another legal dilemma related to this Japa issue. Okay, you guys, a lot of people are going through a lot of people have seen Shege in the name of Japa. If you're not Nigerian and you're watching this, Japa means just simply relocating. Japa is like living somewhere or living. Okay, and a lot of Nigerians in recent times have moved from Nigeria to the UK, to Canada, to the Netherlands, to Europe, to Asia. Everybody, as long as they can leave Nigeria, they can leave Nigeria. And most people have a genuine reason for leaving because of the way the country is, the economy, lack of jobs, stable health care, and so on and so forth. And if you ask anybody, their reasons are valid. Okay, their reasons are legit. I can't say somebody's reasons are not valid. All I would say is that when you know you are doing this thing, do it with good conscience. Do it because you have a genuine reason to that. You have a plan. Okay, don't just do it in the name of everybody is doing it, I want to leave Nigeria as well, then go there and go and suffer, or go there and steal and start becoming a criminal and all of that. But before we get into all these things, let's just get straight into the point of this video. Just give me a thumbs up if you give me a thumbs up, share this video, like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Leave me a comment on what you think, and let's just get straight to the video. Okay, I found this video or this scenario randomly on Confirmed Vendors page on Instagram. She's my friend, and yeah, she puts some scenarios, some stories like that from time to time. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because something similar has happened not too long ago, and I'm like, yo, I didn't realize how deep this issue was, but apparently it's quite deep. Okay, so let me just get through the scenario quickly so that we can get the full gist of everything. Good evening, ma. Thank you for what you're doing on your page. Please, I need contact of a lawyer or police officer to help recover my funds. I gave my girlfriend money to use for proof of funds. Girlfriend as a female friend, to use for proof of funds, and she promised to refund me once she settles in the UK. This lady got into the UK and refused sending my money. I know her home address here in Nigeria and also her siblings' contacts. I stay in Lagos and I'm open to any help, please. I gave someone who was like a sister $60,000 to use for her proof of funds to get to the UK for studies. The agreement was for her to pay me back immediately after she got into the UK, because they will ask to show her proof of funds at border entry, like point of entry, so they can ask her for proof of funds there. On her getting to the UK, she paid me part of the money, then withheld $22,500. That she paid over 30-something thousand dollars till date. This was in October 2021. I gave her the money in October 2021. She traveled in January 2022. Since May 2022 till date, she has not said a word to me about my money. Her elder brother is currently in Abuja, Nigeria, and he is aware, and he has promised me so many times to talk to his sister, but honestly, I don't believe he's speaking to her at all. Please help me. I don't want to lose my $22,500 to someone I called a friend. I have records of all the money I sent her and our conversations. Nigerians are borrowing money and not paying back 5 and 6. I can't count how many times I've lent somebody money. I'm tracing the person, I'm tracking. This was when I was younger. I don't get sense now. Yeah, you're tracking the person, you're tracing the person, begging for the money. All of a sudden, you become a nuisance for your own money, and that is what Nigerians make us to become. Like, when you lend somebody money, just get ready, okay? So yeah, she said she wants a lawyer, a police officer. Now, granted, I am not a recovery lawyer. That's not what my expertise is. But lawyers, you can do a lot of things. You can research, you can ask questions, you can make inquiry, you can find out what can be done in certain scenarios and all of that stuff, okay? Because we all learn the law, just we practice different areas, basically. So first of all, I want to say sorry to this woman, because some more, okay. Like, I can't even speak, because I can't imagine that amount of money leaving my account. Like, if I had that kind of money and it's leaving my account, I'm giving somebody as proof of funds. I mean, there should be certain precautions or steps that should have been taken, I mean, to secure yourself and secure your good name. Even if I borrow money from my mom, a big sum of money, like I will tell her, mom, let's sign an agreement. This is a payment plan. I'll pay you this day, I'll pay you this day. We'll sign the contract, and then that will be that. And if I default on the contract, she can sue me. Okay. Now the problem with this suing is that she's already traveled, she's already jackpot. So that might even be a difficult situation. But basically, there are certain things that she should have done. I spoke to my other lawyer friends, aka my husband, and also my accountant friend, okay, who is also a banker, and they told me some things which I want to share with you guys. I also did some research as well, so I have some information of what she could have done differently and what she can do now, okay, to try and recover her money. The first thing is that when you lend somebody money, any amount of money, you should have put when you lend somebody any amount of money, you should have put a lien on the account, or a restriction on the account, or even freeze the account. According to my banker friend, freeze the account, so money can go into the account but money cannot come out of the account. Say she needs the money for proof of funds and not to spend. You're not borrowing her to spend. It's just to show the country that, okay, she has this amount of money, she can actually survive on her own for X amount of months without needing government support and all of those things. That's one of the reasons why they need proof of funds, that you can stay and all of those things, blah 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 blah. So the money does not need to leave her account, it does not need to move, it does not need to be transferred, nothing. It will stay there. Okay, then that would have been the case. You'd have put that lien on the account, so she wouldn't have been able to withdraw that money. She can still show border agency, she can still do all of the stuff that she needs to do, but she cannot withdraw that money. Now, my banker friend also said to me that it would have also depended on whether it was a personal account or a corporate account. If it's a personal account, like a savings account, you can do that restriction. But if it was a corporate account that you are lending the money from, you could have made her a signatory to the account, so that, or made yourself and her signatories to the account, so that you can sign out the money and you can get every alert, every transaction, and she can't do anything without you signing, and she can't do anything without you get both of you signing on the account. So nobody can waylay anybody. You must both sign to withdraw that money out of the account. Another thing she could have done is kind of do like a withdrawal, backdated withdrawal form, where you pre-sign, like on a specific date, that okay, on this date transfer this money back to this account. You sign, and your bank officer, your account officer is aware that okay, on the 21st of May 2022, once she settles in, this is the amount that she's transferring back, and you sign it. Okay, but that can only happen on an account that she doesn't have access to come and be withdrawing and doing any kind of thing like that. You get, if she has access to withdraw, you can't really control it, especially if she has gotten an ATM card for that account and she has put her name on the account. There's little to any proof that you have any ties to that money apart from the initial transfer. And that initial transfer can be just, oh, I sent the money to her. It can be that, oh, you lent her the money, you borrowed her the money, it's not your money, or you just dashed her, you give her a deed of gift or things like that. There's hardly any way to prove that just because you transferred money to another person's account, that money is actually your own money. Okay, all right. So now we have discussed what she should have done, what she should have covered. She would have covered her bases. She could have even maybe signed like a loan agreement or something like that. That's what I'm thinking in my own sense, loan agreement, and even have collateral that you, in the event of the event of defaulting, you can sell some of her property or whatever as collateral and regain your money back. Maybe there could have been an agreement like that. That's what I would have done personally. It doesn't even have to involve the bank directly. It can be an agreement that, oh, I've loaned this person on this particular day, I loaned her $60,000, okay, and if she does not pay back by this time, whether that her brother's property in Abuja or whatever property she has, whatever things she has as collateral, okay, you could have signed it to the loan agreement, and that's a way to recover your money. Unfortunately, it doesn't even seem like she did that. From the scenarios, I see this person was supposed to be like such a close friend that she trusted her with her life and blah blah blah. My God, somebody I considered a sister, blah. $60,000 is a lot of money. Okay, it's a whole lot of money. Some people don't earn $60,000 in a year. Some people don't earn it in 2 years. That can be some 2 years salaries for some people that are living abroad. So to lend that money, I don't know the kind of relationship you guys had that you would think that it was such a good idea. Anyway, so what are you going to do? How can you recover your money? The chances of recovering this money is very slim. It's very slim, okay, according to discussing with my lawyer friend and my banker, aka my husband and my friend. My husband and my friend, my husband and my friend. So basically, if there's a way to figure out how to check if there's still that sum of money, so that remaining money that she has not yet paid back, the $22,500, if it's still in that account. Because I don't even know whether it's in her account or a joint account or what account. Like, how will you even be able to check her own account? Like, do you get? But if you can check it and find out that money is still there, whatever the sum that is remaining, you can seek a court order in Nigeria asking that the court places a lien or restricts that account so that she cannot further withdraw any money. And then you can now proceed to maybe FBI or Interpol. FBI is US, so maybe MI6. This is from film I'm watching. I don't know what UK Metro police or whatever, or you can go to Interpol most likely, and make a report about the scenario or the situation, and then see if, because there's a restriction now, see if they can get to her and get the money out. That's one. Two, another way to do this is to report to the embassy or the agency, but I don't know how well that will work. I don't know what these things are like, but you can make a official report or write to the embassy and say this is what happened and this is what's going on. Again, I don't know how effective that will be. And the third thing is just to beg her family, like, go to her parents or whatever the situation may be and be like, yo, this is money, this is good money. I lent it to your sister in good faith and all of that. And I don't know why she's doing this to me. Now, there was a scenario, a comment in the comment sections that said she should arrest the brother of the girl or the lady, and maybe that would make her bring the money out. See, don't arrest anybody that is not the person that stole your money, because as far as I'm concerned, it's stealing. Don't arrest anybody that did not steal your money directly, because the truth of the matter is that you're literally fishing for another case, because the brother can sue you for a breach of fundamental rights. The law says that you are no longer allowed to arrest in lieu of another person. So imagine you're looking for someone, a criminal, an armed robber, whatever. You go to the house and you find his wife or his children there, and you arrest the children in lieu of the husband or the perpetrator. The law is against that, and they can counter sue you or sue you now for fundamental rights, breach of fundamental rights, and that's a whole other issue and a whole other thing you don't really want to deal with. So all you can do is, if you can't go through all these other routes, is to plead with the family that you want your money back and they should talk to their family member and do all of that. Or you just know that you've cut your losses and you've learned your lesson, because the truth of the matter is it's going to be very, very difficult. Once she has left the shores of Nigeria, it's going to be very, very difficult to track this person down and hold them for what they've done. And the truth is, like, it's so unfortunate, but this is a regular recurrence. This is what people do all the time. Lend 1 million here, 2 million here, 5 million here. Oh, I need this. Once I just settle down, I'm going to transfer the money back to you. Once I do this, I'm going to send the money back to you. Even in Nigeria, with regular things, oh, I need this, just urgent 5k, urgent 1 million. I want to settle my children's school fees. I want to do this, I want to do that. It is so common, and most people don't sign agreements. See, people don't understand the benefits of having a lawyer in their life. See, no matter what, you must have a lawyer in your speed dial. There are certain friends that you should have. Pediatrician, not just ordinary doctor, pediatrician, OBGYN. If you're a woman, doctor, accountant or banker kind of person that knows bank, account officer kind of person, and a lawyer. These 4 people or 5 people, you need a mechanic. 5 people in your life. These 5 people you always have to have on speed dial. It's essential that every single transaction, no matter how small, even as far as hiring your assistant, okay, hiring your domestic staff, you need legal, because tomorrow when something happens, it's the same legal you will come to. So assuming you're a content creator, for instance, and you have an assistant, personal assistant, or an editor, or a graphic designer or something, and this person is in your personal space all the time, you must have a lawyer to drop an agreement to talk about non-disclosure, non-compete, those kinds of things, because they're around your personal space, they're around your life on a day-to-day basis. And if you're somebody that's kind of important, somebody that you want to protect your privacy and all of that stuff, one, be careful that they don't start leaking your information. All these people that this lover and that lover are coming up on, it's from the people that are around you. Those are the people that are giving you information out. Those are the people that are leaking your information and giving you information out. So you must make sure that you have legal to protect yourself, so that you can sue and get damages in the future. In this particular scenario, don't lend anybody money without proper legal documentation. Without making collateral, without signing an agreement, taking collateral, signing an agreement, and making sure that all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, because there's no family in money. There's no family when it comes to money matters. No matter how much you trust somebody, things happen. Maybe the person even ran into an emergency, they did not have accommodation when they first got there, you know, they did not have a place to settle down, they needed to use some of that money, you know, to settle themselves. It could have been what had happened. Maybe it was not even malicious at all. Maybe it was just a matter of, oh, I need help, and she didn't know how to tell you, or whatever the case may be, blah 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 blah. It's still not an excuse, but I'm saying that these are scenarios that actually happen. So you must also always make sure that you are legally protected. Okay, you are signed every agreement, signed everything, and make sure the contract is valid. Don't go and download contract from Instagram or from Google and say these contract templates. There are certain clauses that must exist in every contract to make the contract even valid. Maybe we'll talk about that in another video, to make the contract valid. I hope this point has been made clearly. I'm so sorry to this woman. It's going to be very difficult, but it's actually quite possible, but it's going to be very difficult to recover your money. So, and I hope this serves as a lesson to other people. Please, before you sign away any money, property, any agreement, anything, make sure you completely make sure that you are covered in every area. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you have been empowered with more information. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is it possible that you will lend somebody a whole $60,000 and the person will not pay? What will you do if you were with this person? How do you see this Japa thing, where people don't have the money to Japa, but they borrow money to Japa and they never return it? Why are people so wicked? Why is this a common thing? Why is this a common reoccurrence? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe, share, and cheers to the new week. Be limitless. Bye.